Alright everybody, welcome to the first match of the official PokeSlayer 2 tournament. My name is Fresh Effect from Frovo Studios, and we are going to start it off with Team Luminous versus Team Sponge. So both teams have 4 players here today. This should be a great match, and I will go ahead and get it started. Let's begin. Team Luminous is in yellow over here, and Team Sponge is in pink. So the game will start with map voting, hopefully. I always freak out. I think I didn't start the match, but I did. So here we go. The game is officially underway. Team Luminous rushes over to vote for a map. Team Sponge is just standing here. We have 3 votes for Diglett's Cave, 4. Both teams voting for Diglett's Cave. It looks like we're going to be heading there first. Let's see how these teams feel each other out in the first round. Let's begin. Alright, we are in Diglett's Cave. Team Luminous spawning near the bottom of the map, but Loser is spawning along with them. Angry and Striped are near the top. Zorax comes down. Luminous member falls. She takes down Rovo with 100 damage. She gets some help from Stripe. It meets up with Angry as well. The only one that has fallen for Sponge so far is Loser Tiger. I believe that is Raph. Raph is exchanging knives with Striped and Zorax. Stripe goes down, I think by a team kill. Zorax gives up and dies, and that is a first round for Luminous, with 2 remaining members. Sponge seemed very strong at the beginning there, but somehow just fell apart. And Luminous starts it off with the first win. These 2 teams have actually faced each other in practice before, with Sponge winning. I'm not 100% sure on what the score was, but not both teams had their players present. And we are on to the second round. 2 votes for Lucario Palace. 3 votes. Both teams in favor of Lucario Palace. It's a very popular map in the tournament. There's a lot of Prestige 5s in this server. And here we go, second round. Team Luminous spawning near the bottom of the map. Rovo and Raph in the garden. Wildest spawns in the temple and sees Angry. Angry takes 60, Angry goes down. Stripe comes to help. Neither can land a hit. Zorax takes 60. Wildest goes down. Stripe takes on Raph, but she takes 60, and she goes down. Loser Tiger comes in to help. He does 60 to Raph, but he takes 60. Raph goes down. Never mind, that was not Raph. Sorry, I'm not used to these players quite yet. Raph and Rovo are in the garden, and they are against Loser Tiger. Loser Tiger is the only one left for Sponge, and he must take down 2 Luminous members to win this round. Neither able to land a hit quite yet. Loser Tiger is also only at 40 health, and he goes down with 100 damage from Rovo. Another win for Luminous. Team Sponge is seeming to have a little bit of trouble getting into their groove here. Alright. It's difficult because I keep getting these 2 mixed up because I keep thinking that that's the bucket. But I'm going to get these teams done. I'm going to get these teams memorized before the end of this match. Alright. Just gotta memorize what these guys look like. It's looking like we're going to be heading to Lucario Palace again. It's got to be the most popular map in the game because everyone always votes for it, it seems like. If you're just tuning in, this is the first official match of the PokeSlayer 2 tournament. We've had some practice ones in the past, but this is the first one that actually counts. It's a double elimination tournament, so each team will have to lose twice to be taken out. We are back at Lucario Palace. Wildest and Raph spawn in the garden, with Rovo in the palace near them. No fighting yet. Seems like Team Sponge is in the palace. They see Death. Death takes 60. Stripe goes down, but so does Death. Luminous's teammates see them at the top. Loser Tiger goes down with 100 damage. Zorax is on the roof. She goes down with 100 damage. Angry Beastman's the only one left, and he goes down as well. That's another win for Luminous. Luminous is looking very strong out of the gate. 3 straight wins, with Sponge unable to get a win yet. Luminous, every time they've won, have also won with multiple players still alive, so they're looking very strong so far. We got some votes for Diglett's Cave. That was the first map of the match, but it seems like Team Luminous is voting for Underwater Temple. And it looks like they're outvoting Sponge right now. And Underwater Temple it is. We'll see if Team Sponge can get some momentum here and maybe come back in this match. So right now it is not looking great for them. We are at Underwater Temple for the first time in this match. We have all of Team Luminous spawning near each other, with Loser Tiger right in the middle of it. Rovo sees Striped. Rovo takes 60. All of Team Luminous battling Zorax in this round. They take down Zorax and Loser Tiger. Striped fighting 3 Luminous members currently. Rovo takes another 40. He's at 20 health. Wildest takes down Stripe. And Angry is the only one left for Sponge again. He takes down Death. I think he's against Rovo and Wildest right now. Wildest takes 60. Angry is just against Rovo now. Can he clutch it out for Sponge? Rovo is at 20 health left too, so it'll only take 1 hit. I don't know how much health Angry's at currently. But Angry goes down, very close to getting the clutch, but that's another win for Luminous. I think I'm going to add, like, when we're spectating, how much health the player has too. That seems like a smart thing to do. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. So that'll be added soon. It was very close. A good try there by Sponge. Very good try by Angry. He almost clutched it out for him, but was not able to come out with the win. Oops, sorry, Stripe. Alright. Here are 3 options. 1 vote for Elite 4. 2 votes for Diglett's Cave, another very popular map in the tournament, it seems like. Even though that's a very strange map because there's lots of different levels to it. Lots of different places to hide. And there's 2 votes for Diglett's Cave, so it looks like we're headed there. And here we go. Off to Diglett's Cave. Rovo seeing Angry straight out of the gate. I don't know if Angry sees him. There's going to be a battle here. Neither able to land a shot. Stripe comes to help Angry. Both cornering Rovo down here. Can they take him out? Zorax goes down. Rovo's getting some help from Wildest right now. Wildest goes down. Team Luminous is coming from behind. They corner Stripe and take her out. And that's another win for Luminous. 5 wins already, with Sponge unable to win a round yet. But yesterday, Nova won the first 5 rounds, and MMP came back to win it. So this match is not over yet, but Luminous is definitely looking like the dominating force in this match. Sponge is staying positive, though. They're saying that they're getting better every round, and soon they might be able to put some points on the board. The thing I like about these 2 teams is they're very sportsmanlike. Like, in some other matches, we've had some teams exchange some, like, smack talk back and forth, but these 2 teams are very graceful about it. They stay friendly throughout the match, which I really like to see, and I very much encourage in this league. And here we are. We're off to the next map at Graveyard. First round at Graveyard. They're waiting on their knives. And here we go. Ooh, Raph goes down early to Zorax. Zorax, all of Team Sponge actually, gathering together at the top of the map. Loser Tiger goes down to Rovo and Wildest. Wildest does some damage to Angry and to Striped. Striped at 60. Now she's at 20. Rovo takes 100 damage. Stripe goes down with 3 hits. Wildest goes down. And that's a win for Team Sponge. They're first with 2 remaining members. Great job, Team Sponge. They're now on the board. If I can click this stupid frickin' button. There we go. Alright. Team Sponge showing that they are not out yet. They have scored 1 point. Luminous has 5. We'll see if this round can give Sponge some momentum and they can come back in this match. It's still early, so anything could happen. It's 1st to 15. Lots of votes for the Grand Arena and Elite 4, but it looks like the Grand Arena is going to come out on top. That's a very confusing map because it's very large and everything kind of looks the same. So we'll see how that works out for these two teams. And here we are. Death spawning in the middle with Angry and Wildest to his left and right. Rovo and Raph kind of gathering together. They see Angry and Loser. Loser goes down. Angry's cornered here. Angry goes down. He gets some help from Zorax, but Zorax unable to land a hit. Death turns around and sees her, does 60 to her, but he takes 60 as well. He goes down, but so does Zorax. Striped is the only one left for Team Sponge, and I believe she has two or three members to take down. I know that Rovo's alive. She has to take down Rovo and Raph. She does 40 to Rovo, unable to land a second hit. She comes out and exposes herself and goes down. Another win for Luminous. 6-1. Sponge just kind of got stuck in a trap there with all of their members taking on the entire Luminous team and went down one by one. Team Sponge still staying positive for the most part. Some of their members are starting to feel like this is a blowout, but they're still staying positive. They can do this. We got a vote for Diglett's Cave, a lone vote. No one else is voting, it seems like. Either that or I'm lagging out. Not lagging out, that's good. When nobody's moving, it always scares me because I think I'm about to lose connection. And that would be bad. Right, so I believe we're heading to Diglett's Cave because that's the only map I saw a vote for. And yes, we are. That seems to be the most popular map between these two teams. We've been here quite a lot. Rovo is not spawned in. That's not good. Alright, if one of the players didn't spawn in, then this round won't count. I don't know if Rovo was AFK, though. I'll have to ask him. We'll see. But if he was AFK, then we have two Luminous members near the bottom. Loser Tiger taking on Death at the top. He does 60 and takes him down. He has to take down Raph and Wildest. Loser Tiger goes down, and that is a win for Luminous. Since they won anyway, I'm just going to count the win. That was a very strange round. Sorry for that. I thought we had some technical difficulties, but turns out everything ended up okay. So hopefully everything should run smoothly now. There's a lot of times I doubt my programming skills, so I always think something's going wrong. Seems like Rovo's having some lag trouble, is what he said. Alright, 3 votes for Lucario Palace. Luminous is now almost halfway to victory. We have lots of votes here. We have 4 for Lucario Palace, 3 for Graveyard. It's looking like Lucario Palace is going to win. A very popular map for Team Luminous. Seems like Team Sponge favors Graveyard, though. Rovo says that he might lag out, which would be not so great for Team Luminous. Alright, back at Lucario's Palace. Rovo, Raph, and Death spawn together, and they see Stripe. Stripe does 40 to Rovo, and 60 to Raph. She's still hanging in there. She takes 60, though. Raph goes down to Loser and Zorax. Loser comes in to help Stripe because she just fell down, and they're taking on Rovo right now. Rovo goes down. Loser and Zorax are traveling together, both still alive for Sponge. They only have to take down Death, so it's a 2v1 in Sponge's favor. This could be their second win, unless Death can clutch it out. We'll see what happens. Seems like he's running. They're kind of following him up the stairs. He's going to wait on the roof for maybe a sneak attack here. We'll see how this goes. Because I think the Sponge members are coming right through here, and he hears them. He sees Zorax and Loser. Neither able to land a hit quite yet. They're cornering him on the roof. He takes 60. Zorax goes down. Zorax takes 60. And that's another win for Team Sponge, with 2 remaining members. Great playing by Team Sponge in that round. If they can keep that up, then they can still stay in this game. Loser Tiger says that he has to go for a little bit. But Sponge is still confident they can make a comeback. We got a vote for Graveyard, a vote for Diglett's Cave. Sponge voting for Graveyard. They like that map, and so does Luminous. So It's looking like we're going to be heading to Graveyard for the next map. Alright, off to Graveyard for the 10th round of this match. Sponge still looking for some momentum to take down Luminous, who's looking great out of the gate so far. Angry sees Rovo. He doesn't, actually, Rovo only sees Angry. Angry hasn't seen him yet, but neither takes damage. Angry takes 60. Rovo takes 60, but Angry goes down. Stripe taking on Death and Wrath at the top. She takes 60, and she goes down. That's a quick win for Team Luminous. I don't know if they lost any members. That was a very swift, well-executed round. And they get their 8th win, over halfway to victory. Team Luminous actually faced Team Crimson in a practice match in a VIP server. I wasn't even there and it wasn't live streamed, but Rovo said that Team Crimson won 15-10 in their practice match, which is very interesting because Team Crimson is seen as one of the best teams in the league, and Team Luminous was still able to put a lot of points up on them, so that shows that Team Luminous is definitely improving. We got 4 votes for Iglet's Cave, and it's looking like we're going to be heading there again. We're on the 11th round of this match. Right. Team Luminous spawning near the top of the map with Wildest, Rovo, and Death. With Team Sponge near the bottom. Someone takes 60. I didn't quite see who it was. Oh, it was Stripe. The remaining members of Team Sponge are in the bottom area here. Angry goes to engage them. Team Luminous comes from behind, takes down Loser. I don't know if Zorak sees him yet. And Team Luminous, and I trap Zorax in a little cage here. She's fighting strong though, takes out Raph. She takes 60 though. Trying to escape their clutches, but she goes down. And a team kill from Luminous at the end of the round, but still a win for Luminous. Almost to victory. They only are 6 wins away. An unexpected turn of events from Luminous, the smallest team in our league by far, is putting up a lot of points today. I don't know if they've been training or something, but it's definitely working for them, whatever they're doing. 4 votes for Lucario Palace. We got some votes for Underwater Temple, but it's looking like Lucario Palace again. The most popular map by far in this game. Every time it's up, it always goes there. Sponge still saying that they can do it if they give it their all. You gotta admire their fighting spirit. We are on to the next round in Lucario Palace. Raph on the balcony with Rovo in the palace. Zorax passes. I don't know if she saw either of them. Wildest in the garden, fighting with Loser Tiger. Loser Tiger takes 60. He's fighting 2 Luminous members. He's kind of trapped here in the corner. He goes down. Stripe goes down. I don't know who took her down. Looks like it was, oh, Zorax says 100 to Raph. Angry goes down. Zorax is left with Rovo and Wildest. She has 2 Luminous members to take down. She's on the roof. She takes 60. Now they just have to land 1 more hit, and they will win this round as well. But Zorax still coming strong. She does 60 to Rovo, but he's still alive. She goes down with 60 damage, and that is another win for Team Luminous. They are now 2/3 of the way to victory. Definitely coming strong out the gates. Team Sponge looking to just put some points on the board at this point. And now they're starting to lose a little bit of hope here with the 8-round difference in the score. We have a tie between Underwater Temple and Graveyard. Actually, Underwater Temple gets 1 more vote. Luminous is very good with getting all their team to vote for the same one. It seems like they really like Underwater Temple. Luminous always votes for it when it comes up. And it's looking like we're going to be heading there now. Underwater Temple. Rovo and Death spawning close to each other, with Wildest alone. Angry sees Striped and someone else from Luminous over here. He sees Loser. Loser Tiger's taking on Death. He comes in to help him. Death takes 60. Death goes down. Looks like Striped went down. I think Wildest might have as well. Wrath goes down to Loser Tiger. Loser Tiger takes 40. Angry's fighting Rovo. He gets some help from Loser. Rovo goes down. Is that a win for Sponge? Yes, it is. With 2 remaining members. Every time Sponge wins, though, they always have more than 1 member alive. So it's just like, sometimes there's certain rounds where they just do really good. Sponge is saying that all they need to do this is just get some teamwork. When they work as a team, they always come out on top. So they just got to group up. Like Luminous is very good at grouping together and using like different strategies to kind of corner like 1 or 2 members of Team Sponge and take them out that way. They're very good at teamwork, so Team Sponge has to work on that if they're going to stand a chance. 4 votes for the Grand Arena. Looks like we're going to be heading there next. Sponge is definitely going to need to pull something out now if they're going to have a chance in this match. Gonna have to do something special. Let's see if they can do something here. The Luminous has seemed to dominate at this map every time we go here. Angry's being currently cornered, I think, by Raph, and he's gonna come up on Rovo here. Rovo and Wildest. He does 60 to Wildest. Raph is attacking by behind. He's about to be sandwiched in, and he goes down. Striped, Zorax, and Loser Tiger all traveling together. They're going to come up on Luminous here, and it's going to be quite the battle. We're going to see how this goes. They want to travel close, but not too close, or else they'd be just a bigger target. They see Raph in the center. Loser goes down, so does Striped. Raph takes 60. Raph, Wildest, and Rovo all traveling on the outskirts. They see Zorax. Rovo goes down. Zorax still in it. She's at 20 HP currently. She's using her type to help her. She takes down Wildest in one shot. It's a one-on-one. She is at 20 damage, and I believe Raph is at only 40. So it'll be the first one to get a hit off, and it is Raph. And Zorax goes down for the 11th win for Luminous. That was a good match, though. Very good match. Sponge almost able to get some momentum here, but just not able to land that final crucial hit. Okay, let's see what the teams select next. We got 3 votes for the Cargo Palace. Actually, both teams voting for it. Another very popular map again. Some votes for Elite Four, but I don't think it'll be quite enough. Actually, it's tied, so we'll see what the game selects. It's random if it's tied. So we're either going to Elite Four or Lucario Palace. We haven't been to Elite Four yet, so I'm kind of hoping we go there. Get some more variety in our map selection. We'll see. And we are at Elite Four. First time at Elite Four for this match. Uh-oh, Raph and Rovo spawn right next to Striped. She's going to try and get away and hide behind this tree, but they're going to try and take her out quick. She takes 40. She's still trying to get out. She does 100 to Rovo. Now she... Oh, but Raph takes her out. Angry comes in to try and help. Zorax taking on Death, and she takes him down. I believe it's just Raph and Zorax right now. It's a one-on-one in the 15th round of this match. Let's see if Zorax can pull out something special for Sponge here. I don't know if either of these players are injured, so we'll see in a second. Raph just spamming knives through the door, trying to get her when she comes through. She goes down with 60, another win for Luminous. Zorax has been the last one standing in the last 2 rounds, but unable to clutch it out for Sponge. Luminous is 3 wins away from victory, while Sponge is drifting behind by quite a lot. Team Luminous looking very good in the first match of the tournament. If Sponge loses this, they will be 1 loss away from elimination. They play Frost next in the tournament, and that'll be a very big game for them if they lose this match. Luminous plays Nova next, I think, so they're going to have to practice a lot more if they're going to have a chance against Nova, who looked very good against Team MMP in a practice match. But at this rate, they probably will stand a very good chance. That'll be a good match to watch. I didn't see what map we're going to, but we're about to find out in a second. Alright, we are in the Palace. With Raph and Rovo spawning on top. Wildest in the garden. She sees Loser. Loser takes 40. She gets some help from Rovo. Loser Tiger goes down. Zorax drops down to help and takes out Rovo in one shot. Stripe is also coming in. Zorax goes down. Stripe and Raph does 60 to Striped, but she does 60 right back. Both looking for one more hit on the other. Ooh, Raph almost goes down. That was a close shot. He drops down. They're right next to each other. Can one of them land a hit? Ah, yes. Stripe goes down, but Angry comes down and knocks Raph right out, and I believe that's a win for Sponge. That is a win for Sponge. They get their 4th win of the match. So Sponge was talking about one of their starters actually wasn't able to come because of a conflict, but he might be able to sub in now. So we're going to see what Sponge does. I don't know if they're going to sub him in or keep with their current squad. I don't know what they're going to do. We have 4 votes for Underwater Temple. It looks like we're going to be heading there. Striped says to her team to pretend that their lives depend on winning this. And one of them responds that it does. Their life does depend on this game. That's a good strategy, but Luminous is looking very strong, so it's going to take a lot to take them down at this point. And here we are. We're at Underwater Temple with Death and Robo spawning right next to each other. Raph sees Angry. He goes in with his teammates. Angry's going to have a lot of knives thrown at him in a second here. Team Luminous is kind of cornering him. Loser goes down, and so does... Not sure who that is. Sorry. Stripe and Zorax are traveling together. Rovo goes down. I don't know if Angry's still alive. He is. He must have taken down a lot of Luminous members because the round is already over. So, great job to Angry. And they get their 5th win. That is the 2nd time that he has been the savior for Team Sponge. Angry is averaging 2 kills every single round, it seems like. And now Team Sponge is almost have half the score of Team Luminous here. They're gaining some momentum with 2 rounds in a row. If Angry can keep getting a lot of kills for his team, then who knows? They might be able to stay in this. Rovo is trying to motivate his team. They just finished the job here, while Sponge is trying to motivate their team to come through and get the comeback. We'll see which team is more successful here. Moving on to the 18th round of this match in the Grand Arena. Luminous has yet to lose in this map here. Stripe goes down with 100 damage. Rovo takes 40. Loser takes 60. Rovo goes down with Zorax simultaneously. He takes her down right before he goes. It's Loser and Angry versus Raph. It's a 2v1. Raph takes 60. He's fighting Angry right now. Loser Tiger comes behind. They've got him cornered. Loser goes down, but he takes Raph with him, and that is a win for Sponge. Great job, Sponge. There's won 3 in a row. They're starting to mount a comeback. We'll see how far they can go with it. They now have half the score of Luminous, so there's still a chance. Luminous is only 3 wins away from victory, but it seems like they're kind of slacking off at the end. Either that or Sponge is just trying their ultimate hardest right now. 6 votes for Diglett's Cave. It looks like we're going to be heading there next. Luminous didn't vote for Underwater Temple this time, which is odd. They usually vote for that. Alright, let us head to Diglett's Cave for the 19th round. Raph sees Loser right out of the gate. There's going to be a quick fight there. Zorax also comes down. They got him cornered. He's trying to escape. It seems like all of Team Sponge is down there with him. I don't know if he's taken any damage yet. He goes down with 100, but a lot of Team Sponge members being damaged here. Stripe goes down, but they do 100 damage to someone across the wall. I didn't see that. Angry has also been taken out. Death drops down. He takes out Tiger with 60. Zorax is hiding behind the wall. She takes 60. I don't know if she went down. Yes, she did. And a win for Team Luminous. They're now even closer to victory. That was a very quick, well-executed round for Luminous. 2 wins away. Let's see if they can do it. Sponge still not giving up, saying that was they just fell apart there, but they can come back. Lots of votes for Diglett's Cave. I'm not sure why Sponge is voting for it, because it seems like Luminous has that map in the bag. But Sponge isn't voting much, so it's looking like Luminous is controlling that part of the game, which maps can be a very important part of the game. If your team gets good at a map, you always vote for it, then you can almost always secure a win. So it's important to make sure that all your team members are voting. And let's begin. If Luminous wins this, they will only be one round away from victory. So a very big match for both teams. Angry and Zorax spawning near each other. They drop down. Loser is currently taking on Rovo and Raph. He gets some help from Angry. I think he actually did 60 to his teammate, but I'm not sure. Rovo goes down. He's fighting. Loser is fighting death right now. Wait. Loser comes down. He sees Raph. He gets some help from Zorax. Zorax is from behind. Loser goes down. Raph turns around, sees Zorax. Both are electric type, but he switches to try and do some extra damage. But she switches as well, and she takes him down with 100 damage. That's a win for Sponge. They now have their 7th win. Seems like now that they're almost losing, they're about to they're trying even harder, it seems like. Don't want to, at least if they're going to lose, they're going to put some more points on the board. So it looks like it was close. And it is close. These teams are very well balanced, it seems like, and near the end. When Team Sponge is actually trying hard, they have a chance. But I don't know if they'll be able to keep up that spirit all the way to the end, because Luminous is very, very close to victory. 4 votes for Underwater Temple, 4 votes for Elite Four. The game will decide which one we go to. Let's see. Luminous nearing on victory here. We are at Underwater Temple, which I believe was Luminous's vote. Rovo sees Zorax. She escapes, because there was both Rovo and Wildest. Angry and Stripe spawn together. Stripe takes 40. Zorax and Loser fight some Luminous members. They take down 2. Loser goes down as well. Raph takes down Stripe and Angry. It's a one-on-one. It is Zorax versus Raph. They see each other. Zorax takes 60. She's now already down. I don't know if Raph is injured, but Zorax is at 40 health. One more hit and she will go down. So she's going to have to make sure that she comes up with something her opponent will not see. He still thinks she's over there, but she's coming around the other side. I don't know if he might be suspecting that now. Oh, she had a chance there, but she wasn't able to land a hit. Now she's in the wide open. Raph takes 60. Now it's a first one to get a hit, and it is Raph. I believe these two have also faced each other in a similar kind of scenario, and Raph has always come out on top. Team Luminous now is 1 victory away from securing this match. Our Team Sponge would need another 7 just to get and just to tie. And it is win by 2, so it would be first to 16 at that point. But the odds of that are extremely likely, and it looks like Luminous is about to win this match. Angry has been positive all throughout this match. He's always said, let's give them a run for their money, or we can do this, guys. So he's definitely the cheerleader of his team, it seems. And he's also doing great. He seems, in my opinion, like he's performing the best of all of Team Sponge, but I don't know. And now we're off. This could be the last match of the game, the Grand Arena. Team Luminous is very good at this map, like I've said millions of times. Right. But we'll see if they can get this one final victory. Team Sponge is now fighting for their lives. Angry sees Raph and Rovo. He takes 60. He does 60. He gets some help from Zorax, but he goes down. Zorax goes down with 100 damage. Hope is seeming lost for Team Sponge. Stripe is the only one left for her team. She does 80 to Wildest, but she takes 40. She takes down Wildest, but she has still 3 members to take down. She takes down Death, but she goes down as well. That was a good final attempt, but Luminous is the victor of the match. And yellow confetti falls from the sky. Great job to Luminous. They come out with a 15-7 victory over Team Sponge. Team Sponge fought well, but Luminous just seemed like the dominating force from the very beginning. Luminous gets their first win. Next, they face Nova. Sponge takes their first loss, and they will be facing Frost next. If they lose to Frost, then they will be eliminated. So thanks to everybody who tuned in. Thanks to these players. Great job. That was a great match to watch. And that is the beginning of the PokeSlayer 2 tournament. Next to come, I believe, is Crimson versus Frost. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I have to check my schedule. But make sure you tune in for that match as well. And it looks like I didn't stop the game. Oops. Um, but anyway, thank you for tuning in. See you guys later.